Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to get straight into it and we're talking about change. Change is constant and it's come to a time where you have to really get used to change and embrace change because things are moving so quickly, and in the world of technology, if you don't keep up, you're literally getting left behind, and accepting that is the first step to actually learning what's coming, what's new, and all that. So I just wanted to do a quick video talking about change and just showing how change happens throughout life. So I'm just going to write down some sort of age brackets. If we do maybe 15 to 20, and then we'll do 20 to 25, 25 to 30, and then 30 to 35. Don't mind my writing, it's just for illustration purposes only. 30 to 35, then we've got 40 to 45, and then we can go to 45 to 50, 50 to 55, 55 to 60, and then 60 to 65, 65 to 70, 75 to 80, 70, I missed one out, didn't I? 70 to 75. Okay, 70, oh, the pen said, oh no, not today. All right, should we leave it there? We'll leave it to 70 at the moment. And it's just to talk about how much change can happen, but also to have that confirmation that you're never too old for change. You're never too old to adapt to change, and you're never too old to decide to change. Change whatever it is that you need to change. So 15 to 20, what you doing? You're still young. Some people are lucky enough to know exactly what they want to do in life at 15 to 20. Some people don't. I didn't know what I wanted to do at that age. So you're still young. You're still sort of finishing off school, getting into college and all of that there. So it's like you're at a place where you're not really thinking about this age here. I wasn't. Some people are, which is absolutely amazing. And then you move on to your 20 to 25, where you might have left school, now you've finished college, and you're starting to think about your career and thinking about your future plans and thinking about what it is that you want to focus on next, whether it's to help you pay for your living, so maybe a full-time job or going into business, whatever it is. It's, I think, around that 2025. And it's sort of like your introduction to the world of a lot of change, because at this age, I was 21 when I had my first son, and that was big change considering just a few years before I was just playing, didn't care about the future, didn't think too much about future plans and things like that. So to have my first child at 21, that was a lot of change, and I had to quickly adapt my way of thinking, because I couldn't think how I thought before when it was just me. I was just a child. I was just living my best life. I had to quickly change and adapt to what needs to be done there. But obviously that's not the age where everybody has children. People have it at different age. Different changes happen at different ages. But the main thing is to just try and show you how much change can happen just within just this small brackets. So we've got 20 to 25, had my second son, all within this age bracket here. And there was so much learning to do, but what I wasn't doing when I was this age or in this bracket here is thinking about this age where I'm at now. Yeah, I'm 40, 41 really. But I was not thinking about all the way here. So it's almost like everything that's happened here is just learning on the way and constantly learning new things and having to adapt to new things, working full time with the children, understanding childcare fees, understanding routine of looking after children plus going to work, understanding so many different things just within this age bracket here. And sometimes life comes at you hard. You don't have time to learn and have enough time to understand, oh, this is what parenting is, oh, this is what you're supposed to do, or this is what you're not supposed to do. All those things you've got to learn quick. And then now that I'm here, I am very conscious of these future age brackets, and it's only because I really didn't think about this stuff here when I was here. So what can I learn from? Is it the mistakes? What could I learn to make it better? And it's just unpacking what could be done within this age bracket here to help me in the future. And obviously we all know, like, no one's guaranteed the future, but we live as though we're going to live in the future. So we plan for the future, and just taking into account what's happening now with AI and all the different changes in technology and things like that. I feel like the change that happened between this time, 1, 2, 3, probably like 3 age brackets there, in the future will probably happen just within that one age bracket. So learning to adapt quickly is one of those skills that we have to teach ourselves, and nobody's going to come to you and say, oh, by the way, the future's changing and it's changing quick, let me help you. You have to take it upon yourself to become responsible for that. And resisting change is like resisting growth. So you really need to think about that. You need to allow or learn to embrace change. So as I said, you might be between this age gap here. This video will help you think about, you know what do I want to achieve in my next sort of age gaps? What do I want to achieve in the next 5 to 10 years? And there's so much. I will break down different things that I managed to achieve within the different age brackets, but I'll do it on a different video. But one thing that I learned is every stage required adaptation. Like, I had to adapt to whatever stage I was at. When you're 30, it's not really normal to think like a 20-year-old, especially when you've got responsibilities of a 35-year-old, if you've got like 2 kids, if you've got a family at the age of 30, or you might have decided to rent a place that's really expensive. You can't afford to basically live like a 15-year-old and just think, oh, whatever, it's whatever. You really need to become responsible, and adapting to that and that mentality. Sometimes it doesn't happen just automatically. You have to teach yourself, you have to learn. Sometimes you have to go through some rough paths to be able to understand, okay, maybe I shouldn't do what I was doing before. Maybe I shouldn't go clubbing every weekend and spend all my money. Maybe I should save some money for the future as well. So it's just a quick video to try and help you understand that change is constant, and the more success you want, I believe, the better you have to be at adapting to change. And I hope this video will get you thinking about the different age, sort of the different age brackets, and whichever age bracket you might be in. None of it, or there's no book or there's no rule that says, oh, you're now 80, you don't have to change, or there's nothing to change, or you don't need to change. You can, as long as you've got the ability to, you should want to change. And it doesn't mean that change your personality or change your style or whatever. No, it just means like be acceptable and be adaptable to living a better life, or finding a way to help yourself live a better life, be a better person, be a better friend, be a better partner. There's just no... That's it for today. We'll have more content tomorrow. Thank you for tuning into my channel. If you're new, please do subscribe, like and comment, and let me know if you've got any videos that you'd like me to do. And I'll see you in my next video.